YouTube, it's your boy JaceJams bringing you a brand new video. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Drop a like before it gets real serious. Today we've got an interview. We're going to react to the entire thing. I have not watched this yet. Billboard with the Suicide Boys, and you know what? We don't really get Suicide Boys interviews very often, so this is pretty sick. I can't wait to watch this. And if you haven't watched it, why not? You know, this is perfect. You get to watch it with me. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel, man. We went from basically 98 subscribers to like 220 with one video, and it just got me so hyped, man. I can't wait to make more reaction videos for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys on the channel right now that are subbed are currently Team Sesh, G59 people, and I love all of you. Oh, before we hop into this, guys, new Bones album comes out like tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I'll be making a video. Look out for it.
I'm Scram.
We're Suicide Boys.
Scram.
Come spend 24 hours with us in New Orleans.
Yes, sir. I got my coffee, of course. "24 hours with the Suicide Boys." This is sick, bro. What y'all think of Ruby's new haircut, man? I think it's fire. All right, let me shut up.
Where do you guys have us today?
This is my parents' crib. This is where it all started.
What?
That's the studio, aka the shed.
Can you tell me a little bit about starting here? What was the original setup like?
The futon was right here. That was his computer station right there.
We had a glittery
Yo, this
chair
is
that
crazy.
isn't here anymore, but it was really cute.
We had black lights in here and shit. I haven't been in here in
All the
years,
time.
bro.
I know.
I can't believe he got the AC put in here and everything. He's
Look, still got the email list.
no shit.
That was my email list when I was just producing, and I would just spam beats to everybody's email, you know?
This was
Hustling.
originally a hair studio that
Well,
his,
my mom
that his
did it,
mom
yeah.
would cut hair and dye hair and stuff, and
Yeah.
then we took it over and made it a studio.
Started out DJing when I was like 12. Probably around 19, I got into producing.
I guess when I was like 7, I played violin. My mom signed me up for lessons, and then
I remember that.
I hated that, and I quit. And then I picked up marching
Violin,
snare and then the drum kit, and I guess I started taking it seriously when I was like 14. We linked up in like 2013, and the rest is history.
When did you decide to give it a name, and how did you come to the name Suicide Boys?
It's like a famous story now, but we were going to give ourselves till 30 years old, and if we didn't make anything crack off by then, we were going to kill ourselves. We cut our hands and shook our hands and made a blood oath that that's what we were going to do. And I'm 35 now, he's 36, so obviously.
So we made it. He spent a lot of
That's so
time
cool.
working jobs, be it the pizza kitchen at Russell's. I put my time in
laying
working
tile down.
It was so cool that
working
they made it.
jobs, laying tile, bunch of odd end jobs, doing fucking roofing.
Even like doing studio sessions for like $100 a pop,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
something.
if this didn't work, like we just, and I'm not knocking anybody that takes pride in it. I come from a working class family, so does he, but like, so not knocking that at all, but we just couldn't see ourselves doing that
And
for the rest of our lives.
to be honest, you know, this was something that I was pursuing since I was like 14 years old. And as soon as one band broke up, I'd start another band. And
Yo,
I always kind of knew
That's like
it
me
would
with gaming
happen. I
teams.
just didn't know how or when. I would argue that if, you know, everything happens for a reason. Everything has its place for a reason.
well, it
you
just,
know.
to me, it just shows how amazing it is that we've made it to this point.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
right.
Yeah.
It could have imploded on itself several times.
Yeah.
And I don't think if we would have gotten clean and shit, it definitely would have imploded by
No,
now.
we would have been dead. Yeah. I mean, you talk about the dysfunction, but we would have been dead.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I got the vendetta. Rolling up the letter, suicidal pen letters. Gonna roll the credits.
So the first year, we didn't know any
I gotta
better.
sneeze,
This kind of
guys.
Shit used to happen, but
This
like,
is just how we thought it worked.
yeah, for the first year,
Woo!
we printed out a bunch of
500
mixtapes on
We
CD
had 500 CDs.
and we went around to gas stations to
Went to LSU. It's
a real
LSU,
hustle
and
shit right
handed
there.
them out. And long story short, got
Downtown.
nowhere. And then one day,
We would walk 10 feet and see every CD we just handed out on the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
I had a list of like maybe over 1,000 hip hop blogs that I had
oh yeah,
accumulated, and we sat there for like a week straight just emailing every blog that was on this list.
Yeah.
We sent out like over 1,000 emails.
from numbers to A to Z.
Yeah. We maybe got 2 write-ups from that out of 1,000. Remember the dude James told us that
So-
you're gonna do it everywhere else first,
Yeah.
and then your hometown will fuck with you last because it's your hometown and they know you, and
this
they
is
know
loud
people
enough.
that know you, and
Yeah,
We just weren't familiar with the new underground SoundCloud thing that was going on. We were doing things totally like in an ancient kind of way.
I don't think we
And
knew
then-
what the fuck we were doing back then. We were trying to make all sorts of different stuff at once, and it just
Right.
wasn't. It was too all over the place.
But then your boy gave us that piece of information. That's when everything changed.
That's when we started attacking the internet, networking with people, on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. I would argue if you're not doing that, you don't want it bad enough.
Fact.
I tell
Yeah.
kids all the time when they ask me, what do I do to do this? I say, if you're not eating, sleeping, breathing, drinking this shit, find something else to
If you're
do.
not a psychopath about this, then
That is literally good advice for any industry. Like for me, little side story, you know, for me growing up, I wanted to be a full-time Twitch streamer, right? And I got to that point in 2020. I'm a Twitch partner, actually. You know, there's a lot of things you guys don't know about me, but and I'm full-time content as well currently, and I've been full-time since 2022. Haven't had a regular job. It's a blessing, man. So, yeah, you really got to put your all into what you're trying to do, and that's it. You know, you can't look back.
Have
it's not gonna work out.
any regard for your own life?
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
It's really cool to get the backstory here and kind of some spots.
We're in New Orleans. This is Gentilly, 7th Ward. This is the Hornet's Nest, AKA 7th Ward Studios.
Can you show me around a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the studio. I used to live here for a little bit. Our good luck Ram, I guess.
Our good luck Ram Sam.
This is the control room. In this room, Scrim and I made most of Stop Staring at the Shadows.
Stop
Ooh.
staring.
Made a little bit of
Ooh.
I Want to Die in New Orleans.
Little bit, yeah. Mainly stop staring.
Pretty
I
much.
flew back in from Cali. You had just got this place
Yeah.
up and running as like a studio.
Yep.
And Into Those I Love.
And To Those I Love is made in here.
Wow, what the hell?
This is the vocal booth room. I don't think maybe one Suicide Boys verse was done in here as of now.
Yeah, this is new.
This is newer.
Yeah.
We got the vocal booth in there. I forget what verse I did. I want to say,
Didn't you do the Fast and Furious verse?
yes,
here,
I
too?
did. I did do that too.
Oh, this is, yeah. I got this on my playlist.
And I think like one or two tracks off Long-Term Effects of Suffering.
We just record right next to the computer and must.
Fucking right. That's the way we've done it most of our career.
Right.
And this is just a live room that we're gonna do some Duck Boy demos. That used to be my bedroom back in the day. We did all of NMJC in this house, which is an old music video, and we did
100 blunts.
100 blunts against this wall before I painted it. We got the DVD collection right here. I used to work at a video rental store, Club Major Video. That's where I stole most of these.
How old
Makes
were you
sense.
when you were
18.
Yeah.
18. Yeah. That was the only job I ever had that wasn't at a restaurant. This
Don't
house
steal,
is like
kids.
a shrine to Sopranos.
Don't do
You
it.
See some Sopranos art, some more Sopranos art on that side. And I basically make the guys that work here do a Sopranos run-through count. Right now we're at 23. That's how many times the entirety of the show was played in this house as background shit.
Kind of talked a little bit about how you guys got started, and I want to bring us a little bit more to the present day with what you're working on with G59. Why did you decide to go that route in founding your own record label?
We never wanted to be signed to someone else. For better or worse, it doesn't matter.
I think it worked out for the best.
We wanted to be our own thing. And not only that, but develop it to where we can sign artists and we can bring, the brand can bring something to the table to help push these artists and make these other artists bigger, do whatever we can to help make them bigger. From the jump, even when we're
All right, so listen
Oh,
up.
come on,
State
man.
Farm was trying to charge me
done and we hang it up, we want that to live on.
Do you guys consider yourselves to be like entrepreneurs as much as artists, or do you really feel like the art has to
They gotta be,
always
yeah.
come first in that second?
The art always has to come first.
Yeah.
Like first and foremost, the art has to be not only presentable, but it has to have substance. It has to be packaged nicely, because I think that's the life.
And they definitely entrepreneurs though. That's for sure.
Is the music, is the everything that we do that's on a creative level. But I do think that we are to a certain extent also entrepreneurial.
They are,
considering
for
that
sure.
we're running a few different businesses in one: merchandise, touring,
Dude.
the records, the music videos, all that kind of stuff.
And
Bro,
we,
I don't know about y'all, but last year, when New World Depression came out, bro, they had some sick merch, bro. I got so many pieces. The only thing that sucked is the pieces took forever to get here, bro. So hopefully when we get this new album, few weeks from now, which is insane, and the tour starts, you know, we start getting some fire merch again, and hopefully it's on point. I'm sure it is. Their designs are always so sick. But I guess we'll see what happens, man. I'm so hyped for Grey Day as well. Oh, man.
used to do everything Like,
Everything. Designing the album artwork, designing the merchandise, making the beats, which we still do, making the videos, actually going to the post office and shipping out all the clothes that were ordered.
That's crazy.
sitting there and typing up, because I didn't have, like, people can get the orders and print it. It's all, I didn't do none of that. Like, I had to type every single address in, go fill it myself, be at the post office from opening until after closing.
Not only that, booking our own shows.
Yeah, booking shows. I mean, we did everything.
I think from the outside, fans probably look at y'all's lives and your careers as like this really glamorous and cool thing, but they don't have to see all the mundane, like going to the post office type stuff.
I always tell people when they meet us, or like I'll get told, like, man, my daughter's a really big fan of you. Like, it'd be crazy if she met. I was like, no, she'd be actually like really underwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. I promise you, she'd be underwhelmed because other than business, we live, you know, I'd say pretty mundane, normal lives. Yeah, quiet lives. Yeah, for sure.
And this new album is coming out in
so
August.
hype, bro.
So can you tell us a little
Peep
bit
that
about
album
the new
art.
album? If there's any tracks you really hope that people.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Comes out August 1st, Thy Kingdom Come. And we started it off with a 4-minute intro, which is a first. I don't think there's not a lot of Suicide Boys songs that are past 3 minutes.
Yo, I think there's something coming out tomorrow as well, Suicide Boys. I think they tweeted out something yesterday, so I might be able to do another reaction video. We'll see.
Sick.
It's sick. It's just us talking shit for 4 minutes. Kind of being like, fuck anybody that ever had anything bad to say about us and doubted us or
Hell
cheered
yeah.
against us.
Yeah.
And then it sort of like takes you on this trip to where you think you're going in one direction, and then we completely reverse it on your ass. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the reception's going to be.
To me, our albums, any music.
I think
we
there's only
make,
like 10
whether it's
tracks,
our
though, which
album,
kinda
Spring,
sucks,
Duck
but
Boy, it's like,
it's okay.
Fuck a hit song. Like, we're giving y'all our diaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck a hit song.
know-
Like, this is, here we are.
Standing in my crib like I ain't 5'9". One more minute till the hour's done, I'll take my time.
How have y'all, over the course of your career, worked to make sure that when you're using like Suicide Boys and talking about mental health problems that you've had and addiction issues, that you're not glorifying it, but you're just like being real about it?
I can only tell you my real experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm literally telling you.
It's like flexing our misery.
Yeah. What
You know, it was never like, hey, everybody, go do heroin. It's great. It was more like, this is what the fuck we do. I mean, we're still this way, I think, today, but we were very unapologetic. I didn't feel like we had to explain ourselves to anybody. And I think a lot of the glorifying of the drugs was sort of masked in that, when it was more so like us just opening up and talking about what was going on in our life. But we like to like take what flexing normally would be and flip it on its head to where like we flex it, we're broke, we flex it, we're on drugs, whatever.
I will say, to add to that ever since I got sober, and this happened by accident, but ever since I got sober, you know, I gave that speech that we do at the end of the show. I gave it at the end of a festival.
Please understand
Oh, yeah,
that
rolling
you
loud.
always got me and Ruby with you. We
Yeah, did you guys go
understand, we
to
get it.
Grady last year, man? He made the speech
Y'all
last
are
year as
forever
well.
our
It was super
family.
good.
Y'all are forever our brothers and sisters.
I do feel a responsibility.
I'm one of those Suicide Boys fans that doesn't really relate to all the, you know, the drug use and stuff. To be honest, I just really love their music. You know, this is my type of music. Gets me going, gets me hype. I love the beats. I love the production. I love the singing, you know, and the rapping. And it's just perfect for me. Obviously, I've got stories growing up, but it was nothing like crazy where it's like, you know, I'm in a situation where, you know, I'm doing crazy drugs and I can really relate to these guys on a higher level because I can't. But at the end of the day, for me, it's just the music, man, and I love it.
To say, hey, listen, this is where we were. Y'all have seen us at this point. This is what happened, and this is where we're at now. And if it can happen for us, it can happen for you too. So there's hope. That speech has become very important to us, to let them know they're not alone, and if we can do it, like they can do it too. And you don't have to live like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When y'all came up, there was a lot of activity on SoundCloud. There was a lot of activity.
And I think it's like kind of a thing because I always wanted to be a rapper, man. You know, I was always beatboxing, singing, rapping myself, especially when I was in high school. I'm 28 now. But when I was in high school, man, I was making rap music, putting some stuff on SoundCloud. I know I won't be showing you guys. But yeah, it was... I've always been super into music like this and just beats in general. So that's kind of why, like, I think I'm really tied to these guys. Really tied to Bones, man. I love Bones, bro. He's my guy. So, yeah.
being kind of this emo rap genre. Some of those people have not stood the test of time, but you guys have, and you're still growing, what, 10 years later? Yeah, something like
I
that?
think we're on 11 now.
11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you think that is? Why have you outlasted the SoundCloud rap?
Short answer, quick answer, because we care. We care about the kids that listen to it. We care about making this be the best that it can be. And I think Scott and I learned a lesson early on, and that is don't make it about yourself.
Right.
Because when we started doing that, it only separated us and it only made us like not work as a team. Then it's like this giant ego thing about like, it's narcissistic
Took the
is
words out
what
of
it
my
is.
mouth.
So I think Scott and I work together and we're humble people. I think most of the time we're pretty humble and being selective of the opportunities presented to us and only doing it if our values aligned with it is sort of what maybe had us stand the test of time.
We had a power struggle for.
Good, it
for
must be a new
long
bucket
time.
hat too.
I
That
think
shit,
our
that
blood
shit kind of
bond
hard. I
kept
don't
us
wear bucket
together.
hats, but that's
People
hard.
that worked
100%.
with us kept us together. I was trying to blow the group up like every other week. I don't
feel
know
like
if
I
you were
look
paying
weird,
attention
man.
to 2017, 2018.
Yeah, I remember the bucket hat era, 2015, 2014, Schoolboy Q, and the bucket hats were going crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I bought 2 bucket hats.
I was trying to blow this shit up.
I got a chicken bucket hat, man. It's got chicken on it. I don't know what I was thinking, bro.
Today, the difference is, since getting sober, we've come to realize that what has happened is absolutely bigger than
It's
anyone.
not about us.
It's not
Yeah.
about me. Fuck what I want. It's not about him. Fuck what he wants. Fuck what the managers want. Fuck what anyone wants. This thing is bigger than us because it's bigger than like music, really. We've done something to where people feel seen, they feel heard.
They feel like they belong.
They feel like they belong. There's people they relate to. They've seen us come out of the struggle, so they feel hope.
That's what it's all about.
I believe,
Facts.
it's my belief that God, put us in this position
It's
to help
really,
people out. I hope that doesn't sound
that is such a cool thing to hear, man. Like, for real, because I feel like, a few years ago, these guys probably weren't thinking that, you know what I mean? And like they talked about in the beginning of this video, they didn't think they were going to make it past 30. But now, you get to that point and now they're sober now and they can realize that like, it's like they were saying, it's so like Scrim saying it's so much bigger than them, you know what I mean? And they're pushing such a positive message now. And I think it's so amazing, man. It's beautiful.
too egotistical or anything.
I mean, it
but,
worked out
especially now more
perfect.
than
It's
ever.
perfect.
Yeah, I really believe like, we're here to help people.
Hell yeah.
Before I met up with you guys, I was just kind of trying to make sure that I had seen everything and did all my research.
shit, I
And so
graduated
went on
high school in
TikTok and I
2015,
searched
guys,
Suicide
man.
Boys on TikTok.
It's the first
and
time
it
I ever
popped
listened to
up with,
Suicide Boys,
a suicide
actually.
prevention
Like right around that era.
message
Yeah.
and wouldn't let me find anything. Did you guys ever consider changing the name knowing that there were like some blocks
And
We did
Bones,
recently.
you guys are gonna. Sorry, I'm pausing too much, guys. Bones, bro. First time I ever saw Bones, because I know I got a lot of Bones people up in here. Bones is my favorite. 2013 maybe 2013 when I first heard about Bones. Dirt, man, a little bit of Dirt. ASAP Rocky. What's the song called, bro? With Bones and ASAP. I was listening to a lot of ASAP Rocky when I was in high school. A lot of Schoolboy Q. A lot of those like TDE guys, Kendrick. Still a lot of Drake, stuff like that. But man, I love Bones.
Actually, I personally haven't talked to you about this, but I personally was like, fuck that. At the end of the day, we don't do this for followers. We don't do this to, I don't care what that number is. It could be 40 million. It could be fucking 40. I don't care.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not about us. I think fans would get upset if we changed our names.
It represents so much.
It represents our unwillingness to conform to like what's,
The dark shit we came from to where we are now, man, I can tie so much.
it's a big part of our story.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
Yeah,
as
you
much
can't
as
change that up.
we aren't in those days anymore, it's still there and it's always going to be there. It made us the men that we are today.
Who knows? Maybe somebody types that in and they need to see that message when it pops up and they
That's
end
a
up
good point.
calling. That'd be great.
That's a good
you
point.
know?
It's the end of the day. What is this next location that you're showing us?
We're in the 9th Ward right now.
This is where one of the spots
Yo,
I used to come and buy.
I feel like they filmed Not All Ghosts Are This Empty music video in here.
Dope.
You guys shot a music video in here, right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I was about to tell you that. This
did,
is
yeah.
where
Not
we
Even
shot
Ghosts.
Not Even Ghosts.
Not Even Ghosts, yeah.
Are This
Are This Empty.
Kind of walked
I know what I
in
was talking about.
for one of the
Right here.
Love that
shots.
music video, man.
Right here, kind of like we just did. Walked up to the altar, and that's where we finished the video at up there.
Yep.
Also,
That was
this
a sick
church
video.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And abandoned, I guess, which just kind of adds a cool,
Yeah.
spooky quality to it all. I just have a few more questions for you guys before we take off. You guys had your first Hot 100 hit last year with Us Versus Them.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's news to us. That's great.
Okay, it was number 96, and I'm wondering if chart achievements are something that matter to you guys. or-
Obviously not.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, we
know.
wouldn't even. I mean, it's cool. We don't take it for granted. Like, if it happens, that's great. But you know, it's not what we're aiming for, and we're not really checking like that. But I mean, if it does happen, then yeah, absolutely. Like we're grateful.
Are there any achievements that you guys haven't hit yet? You've had a lot of success over the last 11 years. Is there anything that's still on the bucket list?
I think it'd be cool to win a Grammy, you know, but it's not something that like we're
yeah, that'd be
banking
sick.
on or something we're actively trying to achieve. But bucket list, I don't want to reveal too much, but there's a certain type of album that me and Adi want to make. I'd really love to do that before we hang it up. Yeah, for me, it's more
Oh,
music
nah,
based.
bro.
I just
Hang
want
it
to.
up. I
I
don't
just
like
want to
hearing
keep
that,
making,
Honestly,
making music.
Bucket list is like save 100,000 souls before I leave this earth.
Yeah,
That's
that
bucket list.
too.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And so you guys have a new album coming out, and then you're going right on tour.
Yep.
Bro,
What are you
it's gonna
most
be so
excited
hype.
about this year?
Bones!
Between Duck Boy, between Scrim with the solo drops, between working on this
Solo
new
drops
SB
went hard.
album and that coming out, and all the videos we're about to do. Here's the thing with tour. I used to hate it. I'm a homebody.
No, I hate it.
Yeah,
He loves it.
I like being in my studio at my house. I don't go nowhere. But my wife reminded me when I was bitching one time that like this isn't gonna be forever.
Yeah.
So don't take it for granted and like take it in. It really did change my outlook on it to where I look forward to it. But anytime me and him are consistently dropping music, like however that looks, and we're working on something,
He's a happy camper.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Where do you guys see yourselves in 10, 20 years? Are you still doing the Grade A tour? Are you chilling back? What do you think?
If it were up to me, we would not do it for a long time. If we were going to be doing it in 10 or 20 years, I would want to like not do it for 10 or 20 years and then
Come
come
back.
back or something.
I'm not knocking older people that do this, but I never wanted to be in a position to where me and him have to tour if we don't want to because we need money or we need this.
Right.
But look, it's all at the end of the day, it's up to God. You know, I just try to do what I can, and I don't try to like whatever he got planned, I'm with. But like Adi said, if it was up to me, I would like to see Grade A continue.
Yeah.
To where even when we're not on it,
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing that happens. You
Honestly,
know.
10, 20 years, taking my kid to the
Yeah.
soccer game that he's
Yeah,
playing.
10, 20 years taking mine to baseball. If I'm being honest, I can't see my life without music. You know, hopefully I'm able to do it like Future or Kanye and still be an old motherfucker and still be cool and not fucking corny or anything like that. But
Maybe make a country album.
yeah,
Maybe make a Zydeco
who knows,
album.
dude? I'll be grateful to be alive.
yeah,
I really will.
Maybe like a ragtime album, you know?
there we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a Billboard exclusive
Some like
right
Jelly
there.
Roll Morton.
There's gonna be a
that
ragtime
kind of thing.
album.
I don't
Well, thank
even-
you
10
guys
years.
so much for spending 24 hours with us and showing us around New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
thanks for putting up with the humidity and the crime and the murders and all that good stuff.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you guys coming and taking the time, and y'all have been cool.
Yo, fire, man. Fire, fire, fire. Absolutely. Yo, guys, it's your boy JaceJams, baby. We got a lot of content rolling in. It's just the truth. Huge Bones album. If you guys are fans of Bones and you are familiar with Withered, which is one of the best, it's one of the best Bones albums ever. I've actually reacted to it on the channel here if you've missed it. We're getting a new album called Dungeon, guys, and I think it comes out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll be doing a video on that and trying to get it out the same night. So look for it. Make sure you drop a sub on this video, and thank you guys so much for being here. See!